The O'Reilly Factor, the #1 cable news show for 15 years and counting.
Thanks for staying with us. I'm Eric Bowling in for Bill O'Reilly. And in the Factor follow-up segment tonight, a new batch of emails creating fresh problems for Hillary Clinton. They show efforts by the head of the Clinton Foundation in 2010 to have the State Department give 3 executives from groups that were big foundation donors access to a high-profile lunch with China's president. Joining us now with more from Washington, David Bossie, the head of Citizens United, which obtained these emails through a Freedom of Information Act request. Now, Dave, you pushed really hard to get these. You had to fight for these in court. Tell us about what you found. What did you get?
Yeah, Eric, that's a great question because obviously it was not a FOIA request. Once we did the request, they were ignored, and we did about 40 plus FOIA requests over the last 2.5 years. This is a litigation strategy that we had to undertake because we knew the State Department would act as an arm of the Clinton administration, of the Clinton campaign. And so we have been dogged in our approach, as well as Judicial Watch. And I got to be honest with you, without the two organizations, I don't think the American people would know very much about what's going on at the foundation.
Did you find actual play, in other words, paid to play, or did you find that they were just simply trying to buy their way into sitting next to a Chinese diplomat at a lunch?
Yeah, you know, that's a great question. We just received these documents just in the last week. So what we've been able to do is identify the donors that got the favors. What we haven't been able to do is do the analysis on the policy or what they may have requested yet.
Okay, so transparency, they prided themselves on transparency, even though our transparent numbers are in the tank. What is the role? Was there Clinton Foundation pushback on this? Are they trying to suppress any of this evidence?
Well, look, the suppression effort is the slow walk. We're going to get, Eric, I got to be honest with you, we have court-ordered document dumps from the State Department to us that go into 2017 and 2018. We are not, the American people are not going to know the relevant information before the election. And this is us starting 2.5 years ago.
Dave, I want to talk a little bit about Huma Abedin. What was her role? Can you clarify her role in both State Department and also Clinton Foundation?
Well, that's a big question in Washington. She has been for over 20 years one of Hillary Clinton's top lieutenants. Her and Cheryl Mills are really the two best-known top staffers. She worked at the White House. Then she went to work at the State Department as a top aide. And then she went to work at this Teneo company, as well as the Clinton Foundation. And it's in that role where she was an employee of multiple organizations at the same time. Did she really start to get herself into some trouble here, I think, with the actions taking part, people knowing that she's a State Department employee and working in a private
Dave, I want to talk
organization.
about Teneo, however you pronounce it, I'm not even sure, but talk to us a little bit about that. It seems like it was almost a broker for Bill Clinton. In other words, he would do some arrangements to go speak somewhere. The money would flow into the Clinton Foundation and into the Clintons themselves. Are they all these arrangements? Are they all above board, on top of the table, and legal and ethical?
Yeah, you know, the Washington Post has written extensively on this company, and it's a company that was founded by a bunch of former Clinton employees, really because that's the way things are done in Washington, right? That's the reason that the American people are so upset, is that there's the pay for play, the revolving door of politics and then going out to make a lot of money. And that's really what Bill Clinton was into. Bill Clinton. Look, Bill and Hillary Clinton, let me just say this, need to have a joint press conference. They need to have a press conference to answer questions about Teneo, about the Clinton Foundation, and about where the State Department ended and where the foundation began, because nowhere are the American people getting all of the facts.
All right. You know when the biggest press conference of all time comes? On the debate stage coming up later on next month. So we're going to leave it right there. David Bossie, thank you very much.